What's up, Fighter Crew? Back to the channel. I'm Ryan, and this is Nick.
What up?
All right, so we just ended recently the One Hit Wonder Marathon.
Yep.
And, that was a fantastic run of music, in my opinion.
It was. It was fun.
Yeah, so it was a little sad to see it go, but, we have to move on. So today I'm bringing Frankie Valli.
Valli.
That's right. Do you know who this is?
The Valley.
Oh.
Like the Phoenix Suns.
I thought that was like his nickname or something.
No, he plays for the
Call him
Suns,
the Valley.
Yeah. No, I know who this is.
Okay.
For sure. I don't know if I know a song other than Grease, of course.
Okay.
But yeah, I know the name.
Yeah, it's probably the only song that I would know too. He is an American singer known as the frontman of the Four Seasons beginning in 1960. So he's obviously had his own band. He is known for his unusual, powerful lead falsetto voice. So he has like one of those voices, like once you hear it, you know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how Morgan Freeman, he has one of those voices,
Yeah.
It's like when you hear that, it's like, that's him. He was born in Newark, New Jersey. He was inspired to take up singing in his career at the age of 7 after his mother took him to see Frank Sinatra at the Paramount Theater in New York. So obviously that's a big influence to him is Frank. So it kind of,
Newark to New York.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, we already mentioned that he did the song Grease for the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of already mentioned that. But the song we're going to do today is called "Can't Take My Eyes Off You."
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I don't think I've heard this song.
I don't think so either.
But that title sounds familiar because I feel like there's a lot of titles that have like eyes and can't take my eyes.
Oh, there's a lot of eyes.
Yeah, a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
It was released in 1967 and it's off the album Frank Valli Solo. All right, let's do this. This is Frankie Valli. Can't Take My Eyes Off You.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Oh, okay. It's that song.
Yeah.
It's that song.
Yeah, I recognized it when the first verse came in. I was like, oh, I've heard this. Because this is in a bunch of movies.
Yeah. The chorus doesn't even try to hide it.
No.
It never does. Like the chorus is going to rat you out, guys.
Yeah, literally.
And I say that because Frankie Valli was in The Sopranos.
Yes, I was going to mention that. Yeah, I was going to mention that.
And once you said he was from Jersey, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Jersey.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen that show, what is wrong with you? Go watch that show.
Yeah, guys, you haven't seen it. What's wrong?
Yeah, whoa, what's your deal? Man, it's a little more psychedelic than I anticipated.
Really?
Because once you said 60s, I was like, oh, but this type of genre, it's not going to go there. But it still did, though.
Uh-huh.
The 60s, they just hypnotize you. And just a lot of interesting sounds. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know, some type of bell maybe. And there's just like a clacking.
Yeah.
Like very, very faint.
I think I think that those sounds are like very like just old school, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a natural, like nowadays that'd be like replaced with like a beat machine, you know?
Yeah.
Even in bands nowadays, they don't have like a beat machine that will like replace like a clacking sound like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's an 808. They call it a lot of times now. So,
well, honestly, when the song started, I would not be surprised if that was sampled in hip hop right there, right from the beginning.
yeah.
It just sounds like midnight on at the subway or something like that.
Subway.
Yeah. Underground.
Oh, okay.
Midnight Underground, New York, New Jersey. I mean, that bass line screams hip hop right there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's songs out there. I'm sure. What do you think about the vocal?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's killing it. He's a beast. You know, it's kind of crazy how like he goes from this to acting, because like you would never know. In my opinion, I didn't know that at first. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He's actually a big actor too. Like he's playing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like guest starred. He guest starred in Full House too. Like I think he
really?
like appeared one time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I remember hearing this song though. Obviously, I've heard it multiple times. When that chorus came in, I was like, oh, I love you, baby. And I feel like there had to be another version I had heard or something. Because when I envisioned that chorus, I envisioned a crowd singing it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure where that came from. But when I hear that chorus, it sounds like a crowd singing. That's what my memory is telling me. So who knows? Obviously, it's a big song, but yeah, he really does have a nice vocal. This is the type of vocal that I would say is pretty common for the time, of course, in pop and popular music back then. But still, he's like a perfect representation of that sound, just that dreamy pop sound.
Mm-hmm.
Can't take my eyes off you.
I like the transition. That's fine.
Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch.
Ooh.
I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Yeah, build it up again.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby.
With the tambourine in the back.
Night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay, oh, pretty baby. Trust in me when I say.
Fire.
Yeah, I kind of figured they would end it like a fade like that.
Yeah.
Like you got to let it go. You got to let it go. Yeah, to me that song, it's all about the chorus, man.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the verse is nice, Again, it's a cool little soundscape that got going on, but I feel like I've heard a lot of that from that genre in that time period. But when the chorus comes, though, man, that's just a ball. It really kind of feels like you're in a ballroom. You know, I just want to be around a group of people, and you know, whether this had to be a great wedding song.
Oh yeah,
like absolutely.
Yeah,
like that's that might be the number one thing I think of. But yeah, I've heard that chorus. I'm sure the song has been covered multiple times. I'm sure I might have heard that in commercials or something. I don't know, but clearly when you have a chorus like that, it's just not going to go anywhere. It reminds people too much of a good time, like a get together.
Yeah.
And you know, when you have a song like that, it becomes timeless because people aren't going to stop getting together.
No, no.
We're still going to enjoy ourselves and have parties and all that. So, yeah, this is. I don't see this going anywhere at all, man. And except on my playlist, that's the only place I know where it's going. So, yeah, it's really the chorus for me that does it. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, this song will definitely be playlist for me. You know, it's pretty. I don't know if it's like not really sad that I haven't had it, but you know, kind of
sad that we don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like we knew this song, but it's just one of those like we could never pick it out.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I couldn't have told you like where it came from or anything.
Yeah, I think another unique thing about this song is you could either be like it could be a party song, or it could be, you know, a nice little smooth. You can be dancing with a partner. You could be like a little smooth jam as well too.
More upbeat dance, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you know, you could do like a little slow upbeat, like a little upbeat.
Yeah,
I think
both of them.
It give you like it's a very versatile song.
Yeah,
you know, that's not really you know, that's not really what you see in a lot of music.
It's like
usually it's only for one thing and one thing only.
It's like we get to slow dance and like be lovey dovey.
Yeah,
but then we get to party.
Yeah, or you can just scream it with your friends and just be like, "I love you." Yeah, you know, it could be either one. So I think that's a really unique thing about this song.
This would be good at a baseball game.
Yeah,
I don't know if they'd play it, but I could just there's just something about that chorus that just screams crowd.
It makes everybody wants to get in. It's like if you don't get in, you ain't gonna get in at all because this is where it goes down. And even builds up too. Like even after the third chorus or third verse, it built it up again. Like you know the chorus is coming, so get ready. And he just goes in.
It's an unexpected shift to me because when the song started, the verses, I wouldn't have expected it to switch into that.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I was expecting more of like something. I thought it was going to be a good chorus, but I thought it was just going to be a little more like lovey-dovey, if you will, but didn't happen. So yeah, that's great, man. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.